I'm Floyd Mayweather. No one wants to talk to me.
Right?
Tio, man, I just asked your pops how he wants you to be remembered in the sport. Tio, in your own words, how do you want to be remembered in the sport of boxing?
For me, I just want to be remembered as a kid that went against all odds and wanted to show the next generation that they too can do it. I want to be remembered as somebody that was an inspiration to the boxing world, someone that still had that throwback sense and urgency of why boxing is the toughest sport in the world, and it's all about the best fighting the best. So, really, I really had to summarize it, that guy didn't give a f who you were. He wanted to throw down and fight you at any given time.
That's what's up, man. You got the press conference today. You get to size up Claggett for this fight, man. How you feeling, man? Is this going to be a moment where we see, a Teofimo Lopez style highlight knockout?
Honestly, listen, I can say a lot of things until we're there. You know what I'm saying? For me, I believe that I've had well preparation, picking my shots very well. What I love about it, when outside of sparring and going into the fights, it's really that I let everything out. There's no resisting the punch power, and so. But I think overall, yeah, you might see a highlight. You might just see a nice highlight, So, but we can't overlook this dude. He's here, like he said. He definitely has worked his whole moment and his whole career for this moment and opportunity. So, I love shit like that. That shit gets me going.
Your pops also said at some point you're going to move up to 147.
Yep.
And you're comfortable there. You see some guys in that division. What do you think about a potential fight against Jerron Boots Ennis down the road?
Jerron Boots, again, they just elevated him to the IBF champion. He has yet to actually defend it in this upcoming bout. He's facing someone that Terence Crawford already has beaten. However, this is actually his first challenge fight. Believe you or not, kid you or not. I think that Boots is a great stylistic fighter. However, about 30 of his fights have been in club shows, have all been in Philly shows. No one to really challenge him just yet. But it's not to take away, because me and him won the 2015 National Golden Gloves together. He was 17, I was 17. There's a lot of talent right there. There's a lot of skills there. However, I think that we got to see something from Jerron Boots before we can actually exchange that.
So let's go back to 140, man. So
yep.
We got a big upset last week. With that being the status, like, how you feeling about the whole shape of the 140 right now? Like, what's the division looking like to you? Like, who you looking at next? You pass up Claggett, if you're successful on Saturday, like, what's next?
Well, when we're successful with Claggett, I think that overall we're just gonna, focus on what's next in that course, whether that concourse being 147. Facing the guys and the likes of who is it, Terence Crawford, So I would love to fight, but yeah, I think that because at the end I know I'll be a massive underdog going into that fight, and secondly I know that a lot of people have very high expectations for Bud, especially after his performance against Errol Spence. So I like shit like that, that gets me going, it gets my blood boiling.
I see that you really embrace the underdog status. Like, what is it about it that gets you up for being the underdog? Is it just the fact that people don't believe in you? Is it the fact you want to prove them wrong? Like, what is it?
No, it's just more so about testing. It's more testing my fate and my everything that I work so hard for. I think that in moments like that, it's really called against all odds. In those moments when people are doubting you, in those moments that people are really expecting you to really lose against top tier fighters like that, God comes and shows why you are his champion, and I really love that, the most. There's a lot of darkness around this world right now, and I'm just here to spread light and love. So that's really what it is. It ain't about no race, it's really just the human race, and that's the most important part. So, for me, it's those are the things that get me going, because I know at those moments, you gotta test God as well with your fate. You do. You gotta test him, and not in a disrespectful way. For we have a lot of respect for him. But you gotta test God in the sense of how big is my faith that you will let me prevail in this battle.
I just got to follow up on the Terence Crawford thing. Is that a thing where you've been undisputed? You want to fight another undisputed,
that'll
quote
be three.
Unquote? You know what I'm saying?
That'll be three.
But in that fight, you'd be giving up a lot of different advantages. Like he'd be, his reach and all that stuff. Like, how would you beat Crawford?
Crawford is looking slower.
You think he's getting older?
I'd rather get him before he finishes. I'd rather get him before he really gets old. He's getting slower. Look at the legs.
You still feel like a young lion.
Oh, we always gonna be. That doesn't change. I'm only 26. I'm a baby. He's what, 35 now? Or 36? 36. We 10 years of difference. This guy I'm facing right now, Steve Claggett, 35. You know what I'm saying? And this guy's a natural 147 pounder coming down to 140. You know? So these are the things. And then, you know, my whole thing is really that. You know, I don't understand why they don't want to make the fight happen.
Want to be great.
We already are. We just want to see how much more greatness can we reach and achieve. That's all. I mean, I thought that was what boxing was. You know what I'm saying? I thought that's what it is. You know, the best fighting the best. How much great can you be? You think Muhammad Ali stopped talking his thing, flowing, being fluent? You know, he went from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali. Went for greatness and greatness and greatness. And to that degree, that guy has changed all of sports entertainment, not just in boxing, man. You know how great you gotta be to do shit like that?
Change the world. Yeah.
Change the world. Michael Jackson changed the world. Fucking Kobe Bryant changed the world. I'm in that category that I'm trying to aim for. Before I go and after I go, we change the world.
That's what's up, man.
Because we can't take it with us, so we might as well leave it behind. And that's for everybody else to follow. And that's truly from the great divine, man. Everything is all in alignment, man. So, I mean, hate me, love me. At least I'm just trying to help the next kids that are your kids to become and understand that they have a chance to be great just as I am.
Last thing on this, what is Teofimo bumping moments before the fight? Give us like 3 tracks. What is Teofimo listening to in the locker room?
Before the locker room, I'll probably jump into J. Cole, even though I know K-Dot did what he had to do. And J. Cole just, you know, that's J. Cole, man. He's that guy that goes and he's like more manly about it and just, you know, it is what it is. Fuck it, you can have that. So J. Cole, sometimes it's 50 Cent, but we're probably going to switch it up this time. Probably some Rocky Balboa, Rocky 4, you know? Some Rocky 4 album, you know, because this guy right here, he really thinks that, you know, he's hungry. I can see it, but he's smiling, a little bit nervous. Those are all the jitters. You know, and then lastly, I'll probably say DMX.
Okay.
You gotta go with X, bro.
X gonna give it to you. Teofimo Lopez. Let's get it.
That's how you go.